Alright everyone, you know what time it is. New week, new Odyssey, what is it? It's not by Overclocked! Woo! No offense, Overclocked. That's actually quite mean, isn't it? I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I just meant... Oh, it's by somebody else. Oh, I should not celebrate so soon. Okay, let's see, because we've never had an Odyssey by MBM before. Interesting. I'm gonna think that stands for Major Bad Manners. Because BM stands for Bad Manners, so why not? Mayhem in the Nature. Oh, Mayhem. Okay, that could be one of the M's. Nature lovers, where are you? Let's stop this madness right now. Okay, I'm looking at the maps. So far, so good. So far, ooh. Oh. What's with the Odyssey makers and putting Dark Castle in? Has anyone else noticed that? Oh no, maybe it's just me. Not trying to take a shot at anyone for it, but everyone's a big fan of Dark Castle. Anyway. Oh boy, we've got another extreme mode Odyssey. We've got 25 lives instead of 50. Okay. We're getting close. Because I believe last Odyssey I said 3 things that you're gonna struggle with if you see them together are extreme mode, custom rounds, and monkey knowledge disabled on certain maps. That will almost always make a very difficult Odyssey. But anyway, let's see what we're in for. Okay. Hedge, hard standard, 15 to 75. A generous amount of cash given to us, 3,000. Least tiers 12. Ceramic health has been nerfed, but Moab health has been buffed. Cool. I'm happy with that. Balance hard deflation. Ooh, 55,000. That's a generous amount. To go from 45 to 85. Regrow rate is doubled. Ceramic health is doubled. And everything is a regrow balloon, which shouldn't be too hard to deal with on balance. Depends what towers we get, I guess. Spring, medium apocalypse, 1 to 50. Moab speed is 50% of its usual, and balloon speed is slightly faster, but everything is regrow. Okay, so that's a relatively relaxed map. However, now we're getting into the 2 maps that are going to be the worst in terms of just playing them in general, so let's hope that they're nice. Pat's Pond Hard Chimps. Oh, yeah, cool. Oh, actually, yeah, this is rather generous. Pat's Pond Hard Chimps, so, you know, great, it's chimps. But removal rate is free, which is insane, because there are 4 removable objects on this map, and 2 of them actually give you access to the start of the map with water towers very, very nicely. Ability cooldown rate is 50%, so we can use abilities and spam them a bit more than we usually would. Moab health has been increased a bit. Okay, but overall, not awful looking. I don't know if I've completed Pat's Pond on chimps before, but it'll be interesting. And finally, Dark Castle also on chimps. Oh boy. So abilities are not good on Dark Castle. We've got 70,000 to start with, round 60 to 100. Ceramics are slightly buffed by 30%. However, balloon speed is only 40%, and Moab health is 75%. So it's not as hard as a regular chimps game, I would wager. Unless you were really playing with a lot of abilities and that was the only way you could win, in which case it might be a bit harder. But that seems reasonable, at least now. Ask me again when I've done all of this, and I will probably give you a slightly different answer. Never mind! Wow, that is very kind. That is so very kind. I was expecting... See, Overclock just got in my head. I was expecting this to be like, heh, 12. Oh, and we can choose who we want. Oh, except we can't choose Sorta, who would have been brokenly OP on balance. Damn. Okay. So we can't choose the moneymakers or Sorta, which is literally like half of the towers I use except for Geraldo. I'm thinking Oban. It won't help out on chimps much in terms of making money, but at least he'll he can suffocate some of the balloons. And no Psy either. Damn, that sucks. Alright, I'm going with my boy Oban. There's probably better options. And if you believe that too, you may pick them. Oh, we get subs and boats and snipers and helis and planes and... Oh, wow, we get everything. Unhinged everything. Wow, I can have 30 druids on my team if I wanted. Look at that. This is all we need. Now, I'm just very pleased there's an open limit here. Right, well. Ooh, limited wizard. That's fair, that's fair. Okay. Limited planes, also fair. Limited subs, that kind of sucks. But there is quite a few water maps, so I will bring along subs and boats. Cursive clusters can be nice. I'm just picking favorites now. Do we even bring banana farm? I don't think we do, actually. I genuinely don't think we bring banana farms. We might bring Spectre. So maybe chuck you down by 1 and then 2 to that. Yeah, am I happy with that? I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'll take it. Oh, and they limited the powers too. That's not something you see very often. Interesting. Alright. Let's get it going. I've stalled long enough. Let's go hedge. Is it just called hedge? Or hedges or something? I don't even remember. Right. So we're allowed 12 placements and or upgrades. So obviously it's a no-brainer that we're going to place Oban, and then his own self-upgrading doesn't actually take away from our least tiers, which is beautiful. If you didn't know that, now you do. It's amazing. So he's got leads covered. He doesn't have camos covered. So we need something for camos. And something good for damage in general. So something that can pop camos and purples. We need to think about that too. Camos and purples, and can damage pretty heavily. So my first thought is maybe an ace. Either Spectre or Sky Shredder. What are the modifiers? Slightly increased Moab health. Slightly decreased ceramic health. Okay. Well, Oban can eat up a few Moabs. And Spectre is fairly cheap for a solid tier 4. I just don't know if we'll make it in time for round 40. Perhaps an Apache Dart ship instead. With IFR. That seems a bit smarter. Alright, let's do that. Oban, your new best friend is going to be a helicopter. In fact, I won't place it there just in case we do need something more, but this bad boy, no, not in that place, over in this place. Cool. I think that's my plan, is to try and get through this with just Oban and his helicopter friend. Because if I can make that work, that is phenomenal. You guys know me, every time it comes to least tiers or extreme mode odysseys or least cash or, you know, trying to complete with least anything, I always try and overdo it. You goddamn know I'm gonna try and just place one hero and one other tower and get away with it. Or at least try my damnedest. And these two seem to be a pretty solid combo together. If we had Sorta, I probably could have gone with a weaker combo. But because we've got the heli pilot, he's got camo detection, he's got purple pop and power, he's pretty decent against you know, straight up just first Moab, if the map is long enough for it. 50% extra health does make it a little more annoying, but the decreased ceramic health sort of counters that. Sort of. Razor Rotors right on time. Not that we need the lead popping power, but still. It's always good, always good. Okay, and now we play the waiting game. We need like 20 grand, and hopefully this setup we've got here will be strong enough to save up for that amount of money and get it in time before we die. Cool? Cool. Okay, 33. I need to keep my eye on that just in case I forget to look and the round 40's just there. Okay. We are good. Anything weird or annoying happen at work today? Not particularly. I've now got a new favorite thing to do if I sneak up on people. Like, it's not that I sneak up on people often, I'm just very light on my feet. And so a lot of the times, if I'm going to talk to someone and they're not facing me, they won't hear me approach. And then, if they turn around at some point, they'll just see me there and they'll freak out. Right? Or sometimes they'll be facing the opposite way. I'll be standing, like, behind them to sort of try and enter the conversation at some point. Like, if they're talking to someone else or they're distracted on the computer or something. And they'll just sort of, like, walk backwards and almost bump into me sort of thing and freak out. And so, today, when that almost happened, like, they were sort of turning as they were walking backwards. So they were gonna see me pretty much face to face the second they fully turned. And so what I did was I just opened up my arms, and as they walked into me, I gave them a hug. It was adorable. And they were just like, ah, okay. Right, can we redo that, but with Oben's ability actually helping? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Cool. What? Oben. Oben. Please don't tell me you're gonna keep doing this. Do you place it where you aim? Oh my god. Oben, why? What is this? What is this aiming? What is this behavior? Is it like actually helping? It's not. It's not. Otherwise it would disappear, right? Because surely Brambles at level, what, 7? Deals enough damage to be like... Oh, there we go. That one hit. Cool, cool, cool. Can we pop this? Can you pop those? Wow. Yeah, you fucking can. Wow. Huh. I mean, not that I doubted you, of course, but... God damn, nice. I was not fully aware of your capabilities. But then again, that's why I chose you. So worst case scenario, we can place another tower, upgrade it 3 times in order to help out. But for the most part, I'm kind of just hoping we can just go straight to this next. And still get away with that single tower placement win. But yes, we shall see. But yeah, so if you're ever skulking around and you're very light on your feet and people don't hear you approach or whatever, and you're in a safe environment, I should put that out there, you're in a safe environment where they won't freak out and fear for their life, right? So I'm talking like in the workplace with a good friend. You don't want to be hugging people if they don't expect a hug and you don't think they'd enjoy one. Right? Or like at home, you know? Just somewhere where people won't be freaked out by the presence of a hug appearing randomly. But yeah, it was good fun. Okay. Oh my, I completely slipped my mind that we only had 25 lives. Wow. Druids of the Storm has larger storms that deal more damage to Moabs. I didn't even know that was an upgrade. Oban could get. Huh. Okay. Right, what if I controlled the heli? Now, I know it is a recipe for disaster, almost certainly. But we could at least try it, you know? Maybe it's not the worst recipe for disaster. Perhaps there are worse ones. Nope. Nope. No, yeah, that's certainly a recipe for a disaster. Cool. Cool. Right. We were very close to getting the Apache Dart ship. In all honesty. So... maybe we'll just put this into open. Attack pops extra layers. That's all I'm reading. If you can help out more, then that would be great. And it already looks pretty good. It's just that extra one there. Can we pop pinks easily? Hey, there we go. Thank you, Oban. Love you. We're very happy to give you an upgrade in advance, if it means you save our ass. Cool, cool. Are there any more camos that are going to give us any problems? There better not be, otherwise we might be screwed. Okay, fortifieds are fine if there's just 3. Cool, cool. Done. Okay. That, in theory, should carry us to round 75. Then Oban's gonna get his ball of trees. That can eat a lot of things on the way to round 75. Bing, bang, boom. We win with 2 towers. One of them being the hero that we get back. So, that's a pretty solid start. It's a pretty damn good start. Did have to place a heli though. And heli is a sort of big threat to the Blues, you know? A lot of these guys are sort of wimpier early game threats, but heli is a very strong card to play. It's like a king or an ace or something if aces are high. Very nice. Okay. So far so good. You just, like, you look at it now and you think, oh, that Apache Dart ship's kinda, you know, it's getting pushed back slightly. You know, if that trend continues of it just getting pushed back a little bit more and a little bit more, then might not make it at 75. But you also have to realize that Oban is going to be leveling up on his own. So while the Dart ship's intensity is probably going to stay the same for the rest of the game, Oban's still got room to grow, my friend. He's only halfway done. Where do I want the trees? Probably here. Right at the back. Backup plan. I don't intend to need them, but I mean that's exactly why it's a backup plan rather than a front down plan. Is that a thing? Front down plans? Feels like it should be a thing. The first thing you go to try should be a front down plan. Backups are like the last thing you try, or the last resort. Front down plans. Those are my favorite. Round 63. Ooh. That should be fine. It should be fine. Ceramics have less health. And yeah. Should be fine. I'm so glad that thing can magically see camo. Well, I mean, I guess it's like Spike Factory, right? It's on the ground. They're gonna walk into it, regardless of if the thing can see it or not. The spikes can see it or not. Wow, we might even be able to go the whole way. Apache Prime. Nah, we won't be able to. Not likely. Not likely. Oh, that sucks. Are we good? I forgot that fortifieds are a much bigger pain in the ass. Okay, we're good. We're still good, people, but it's now making me think farming is a good idea. So, moving our trees. If you did not know, Oben's Wall of Trees does give you extra money in any game mode where you're allowed to earn extra money. However, in Chimps, it'll still give you money. Do not fall for the illusion of extra cash. It just gives you the amount of money you would have gotten from popping those balloons normally anyway. But in this game mode, whew, extra cash. Oben gets a promotion outside of Chimps. Oh god, more fortifieds. Actually, at least they line up a bit, so you damage one, you can damage the others. Yeah, when they're spaced out like that, it's kind of even more awkward. Nice. If we farm, we can get this Apache Dart ship. Oh, sorry, Apache Prime. Everybody knows once you get to the 5th tier, you don't need as many words to explain how cool the upgrade is. It's just a fact. It's a Ninja Kiwi fact. Okay. Good, good. How much is it? 48,600. Okay, so we're still a little bit off. I'm tempted to... I think I want to put the trees back here now. Cool. I didn't realize they didn't need anything though. Damn. Okay, but it's fine. It's fine, because we'll be able to afford Apache Prime. And it'll be great. It'll be great. There won't be any issues whatsoever with this level and map. And at least, like, in CT, if people still play that, least tiers actually has a purpose. I'm not trying to say that it doesn't have a purpose outside of CT, but let's face it, like, you don't really have a goal in least tiers other than just, you know, not using more than that, but it doesn't let you use more than that. So realistically, other than limiting you slightly, least tiers doesn't feel like a threat a lot of the times. In you know, in CT, yeah, least tiers mattered a bit more because you had to get as low as possible so that your opponents would struggle like hell to be able to beat that, or just wouldn't be able to beat it in general. Whereas in this, it's like 2 left, 0 left, you know, 6 left. No big difference. You know, you're not rewarded or punished for having exactly 12 upgrades used, or less than that, or whatever. It is strange. If there was some sort of extra cash benefit, I could see that being more useful and fun. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing some ideas out there. Nobody has to pick them up or put them down. Just watch as they drive by. Oben will go here because he wants to. He secretly wants to. Don't tell him I told you. Now, who do we think is strong enough? Prince of Darkness is pretty damn strong if you can set him up right. Wizard Lord Phoenix is pretty strong. Mob class balloon damage. Ooh. Did Archmage get any sort of buffs recently? Wait a minute, what am I talking about? What am I actually talking about? Let's do this. Literally solves like every problem on the planet. And then you put a druid, an Oben next to it. Fucking Dunskies. There is no threat on this planet that can destroy Druid of Spirit of the Forest on this map, dead in the middle. Look at all these spikes. There's triple, maybe even quadruple or quintuple amounts of spikes in the middle there. I can't even use this ability because it's too OP. But still, there is a crap ton of spikes in the middle. They even leach out of the middle a little bit, and then, oh, it's too beautiful. I'll just see you guys at round 85 when we kick too much ass that the game just decides to give us a win. Damn, this really is the ultimate Spirit of the Forest map. Like, seriously, this is just an insanely good map for him. Also, oh, we don't even have the money to give Open another upgrade, but meh, we don't need it. He doesn't need it, we don't need it, we're gonna win without it, so it's fine. Throw that, because why not? And just watch the victory. Damn. Another 1 tower solution. Which means we've got 29 towers to use on the last 3 maps. And to be honest, saving up a lot of them for these 2 is very worth it. So, Major Balloon Mayhem? Major Balloon Mayhem. That's my new idea. Anyway, but yeah, that'll do it for Mayhem in the Nature by MBM. I still don't know what MBM stands for, but Major Balloon Mayhem seems like a pretty good one. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope this helped, and I hope you enjoyed. And part 2, as usual, will be coming out tomorrow. So I will see you all in the next one. 29 towers remaining on the last 3 maps. It's looking like a pretty nice win. Anyway, I'm not gonna guarantee that just yet. Hopefully though. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your week, and bye-bye.